Forecast.
Let's check in with KTK meteorologist John Adams. John, football season is ramping up and it's pretty hot outside. Are we going to get any cooler temperatures coming up?
We're going to see the temperatures stay up. What we're going to see is a little less humidity, so it's not going to feel quite as bad, but we've still got a heat advisory that goes until 7 o'clock tonight, and we're still going to see our high temperatures into the 90s. Now, we do have some rain, and you can just look at those clouds off in the distance as we kind of look toward the northerly direction there, and we do have some activity that is headed southward across the interstates at this point. 88 degrees currently in Tyler with an east-southeast wind at 6 and the relative humidity at 61%. Here's what I was talking about. We've got those thunderstorms that cross the Red River, and they're riding a boundary down into the northeast Texas area with a cold front back up to the north. And those thunderstorms have crossed Interstate 30. They're approaching Interstate 20 there in the north. Gilmer about to get some rain. Longview also. Mineola getting some heavy downpours right now. Back toward Terrell, activity moving on to the south into the I-20 corridor, and it's going to decrease just briefly there during the early part of the afternoon. But then later in the afternoon, we'll see more activity that will be developing on this line, and that will be mainly down into deep East Texas. Getting some lightning, possibility of some gusty winds, maybe 30 miles per hour, and some small pea-size hail, but no really big outbreaks of severe weather expected. We had some showers down around Sam Rayburn and Toledo Bend. You can see those have dwindled and virtually gone totally away within the last hour. Now here's a look at Futurecast, and it shows again the thunderstorms weakening a bit as they cross I-20, but later this afternoon more development expected down into deep East Texas, and some of those thunderstorms could be rather gusty and produce some heavy rain briefly along with some small hail. So we're getting a little bit of relief from the heat and from some of the rain that we are lacking in parts of East Texas. Our temperatures right now are in the 80s across much of the area, some 70s to the north where the rain has come through and helped to cool things down, but we're expecting to see those high temperatures going up into the middle 90s this afternoon. We have a heat advisory in effect from almost all of East Texas. That goes until 7 o'clock tonight. Heat index could be as high as 110 degrees, so continue to protect those safety measures if you have to be out into the heat. Thursday afternoon will be into the low 90s once again, and on Friday we might go up a couple of degrees into the mid 90s, but that northeasterly breeze will keep a little lower humidity in there, so it might mean that we will not see heat advisories with that lower humidity, even though the temperature is well into the 90s. Normally high is 95 this time of the year, and we'll be close to that over the next few days. We do have a couple of burn bans in effect for Marion and for Morris County in the northeastern portions of our area. Here's what we're expecting then. Showers and thunderstorms will continue today, and we'll see more activity on Thursday, a few isolated storms Friday. Over the weekend, chances of rain go down a bit but begin to increase as we get into next week. Temperatures also will reflect some of the rain in the area, and it'll knock a degree or two off of those highs. Deep East Texas, you got a 60% chance of showers and storms through Thursday as well, and continuing on Friday. Check the forecast anytime at KETK.com.
John, thank you. Football season is